I've never heard of a beautiful witch before. What up, friends? Happy Friday. What up, rock stars and lovers, world friends and lovers, lover boys and lover girls, and lover non-binary people. Hello, everyone. I was thinking about this today because I was watching this TikTok of Judy Garland, and she says, it's from Wizard of Oz, and she says, I've never heard of a beautiful witch before. And every time I'm watching an old movie, right, it's like wild how voices have changed in the last 70 years, even in the last 30 years, but like substantially, bro. Like, it's not just the words that we use, it's the way that we fucking sound. And when I hear Grammy, she still she kind of speaks like Judy Garland. And you hear that, and it's like, it's kind of crazy. Like when it's hard to know because I'm only 30, but like, it's not something they're doing just in the movies. It's kind of like how people fucking spoke. And it's so pretty. And then here I am, like, I fucking went to the fucking mall and it's just fucking couldn't even find the fucking person in the pair of pants and shit. And they're like, and I've never heard of a beautiful witch before. It's like almost like they're all British, even if they don't have a British accent. Like, I've never heard of a beautiful witch before. Wow. Frankly, my dear, we're not in Kansas anymore. Combining, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. And Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore. Just everything they say is so full of life, and they really accentuate and make sure their sentences are very clear and that the intonation is completely different than it is nowadays. Like, I feel like the thing that we do is, you go up at the end of things like, "Oh, that would be fucking fun," or what, or just the way that we talk, it's so like ba-dum, 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 up, down. And there's just something that they're doing that's so much fucking classier and cooler. But it takes so much energy. Like, I can absolutely do it. And if I so choose, I could speak like this all the time and be more intentional with my words and really make sure that if I was trying to get subtitles to understand me on TikTok or Instagram Reels, they would hear every single word and there would be no confusion about what I said and what I did not say, because I would make sure that every word I said was very clear and specific. And it's so weird that that's just like, now we don't speak like that. And Grammy's always saying to me, she's like, "You talk so fast." And I'm like, "Do I talk that fast? I don't feel like I speak quicker than my friends or than you guys." So, I don't know. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Welcome to Life at the Roxy. Yes, Kane, obviously I'm bumping that new Kendrick. Uh Chris says Roxy doesn't listen to rap music, which is just categorically false. I don't. I love when people just fucking make things up about me. It's so weird. I'm right here. I love rap music. That's bizarre. And Kendrick's one of my favorite artists too. In college, I was friends with this girl named Rosie Crane. We were in the same sorority until we both deactivated. One of us was pushed out a little more than the other, but she did a song called Crazy Ass Bitch, and it's amazing. And Kendrick was on it. And I remember at that time, I fucking loved Kendrick, like fucking loved Kendrick. And he was on the song, and I was just like, oh my God, she's made it. Like, he was everything. But for the most part, I do mostly listen to old school rap or older rap. Like, unfortunately, I say unfortunately because it's really not a cool answer, but my favorite rapper alive is Eminem. I fucking love him. I think that he is just like everything. And my other favorite rapper alive was Kanye West. I don't say was because he's not alive. I say was because, like, as a human, I can't stand him. But musically, oh my God, I fucking love him. But I love Kendrick. Kendrick's great. So, yes. What I meant to say is that I absolutely love rap music, but when it comes to music, I typically only listen to things from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. Sometimes the 2000s, but I almost always play either rock and roll or disco. And so, because of that, I don't often talk about rap music, but I listen to rap music and I listen to it not just by myself, but of course, most of my friends' favorite category or genre of music would be rap music. Boy. Oh, boy. My dad's closet growing up, he had a big Tupac poster. And then he moved rooms, and then I started using that closet and kept the Tupac poster up, and it always, makes me so happy every time I open the closet. So a very funny story about that actually, though. My brother and my sister was little. Who is it even of? He put up some, like, in her closet one day, she opened it, and it was just like I think it's like 2 girls making out when she was, like, 5 or something. He put it up in her closet. She opened it and was like, "What?" Anyway, so, yeah. Kane said, "Did you just change the way you were speaking? Did you guys miss the top of the video? What what did you guys not?" Yeah, no, Kanye's not old school rap. Kanye's new school. I wouldn't say Eminem's old school either. I'm just saying that I don't keep up with rap. Um, and I usually listen to people that are more old school, period. Then I mentioned my favorite rappers alive. So I don't think I called Kanye old school. I just said that he's going through it. Anyway, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer super chat in. Glenn says, "What is happening?" Well, Glenn says, "I don't think Roxy said Kanye is old school rap either." Yeah, Glenn, it's crazy. They just like make shit up sometimes that I don't say, and they're like, then they say whatever it is, and I'm like, what? Like, you can't just say somebody did something they didn't fucking do, or that they don't listen to a certain thing, or that they feel a certain way. Remember the other day when what was it that somebody had kept saying that I said that I didn't fucking say? And I was like, what? I never fucking said that. Oh, that like I don't believe that women can abuse men or something. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I didn't say that. And they're like, that's what you felt. And it was like, what? That's not what I felt. You can't just like say somebody this is why I often find myself standing up for fucking Chris Pratt, even though I don't feel like standing up for Chris Pratt and don't know Chris Pratt and have no idea what if Chris Pratt is a good person or a bad person. The reason it bothers me is because people so often misquote him and will be like, Chris Pratt has said incredibly homophobic things. And it's like, I like what? You can say Chris Pratt attends a church and that church's beliefs are homophobic. But to say he says homophobic things, you can't just like make that up. You can't just fucking make things up. You could dislike him for facts. You could say, I don't like anybody who goes to a church that believes gay people should not get married. That's absolutely your prerogative. But you can't just say he said something he didn't fucking say. And I find we do that all the time in society. We'll just make shit up. You can't just make shit up. I mean, you can, but that makes you the liar. And why would you want to be the liar? Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Let's see what we can get in here today. As I said at the top of the show, this is the voice that I feel like if I was a movie star in the 1950s or 1960s even that I might have. Now, it is so strange to isolated listen to somebody like Judy Garland. You listen to her voice and you think, that's got to be a stage voice. She must be speaking like this because she is in a movie. But I argue that I think at that time, that's just how she spoke because that is how Grammy speaks. Even when Grammy is saying fuck, which she very rarely says, or shit, it doesn't sound like me saying shit. Fuck. It sounds different. It's truly bizarre. It's truly bizarre. Anyway, back to you in the studio, Ron. Why is his name Ron? I don't know. I don't know. Chris, I'm kind of done with you, bro. I can't do anything in your eyes right. You're really fucking you tick me off these days. Just so you know. See, it's nicer what? It's nicer what Glenn said. Love Grammy. Me too. Redford, I do sound like a beauty pageant contestant. Yeah, that is kind of how they, when they get on stage and they say, the, what's the question? What's your favorite, or what do you want to do most in the world? I want to solve world peace because world peace and world hunger are very important to me. And it's like, what? Huh? Can you be a human? You want to shake people. God, Wizard of Oz is one of the best movies of all fucking time, though. I don't even care what anybody says. That movie fucking slaps. What you guys didn't see in our World Girl episode where we went to the Academy Museum, you did see a little bit of the Wizard of Oz museum, or the Wizard of Oz part of the exhibit, but I like fucking loved it in there. And it was so, I love Wizard of Oz. It was one of my mom's favorite movies. We used to watch it all the time. But I think the reason I love it so much is because it hits from all cylinders in terms of it is an artistic masterpiece to watch it go from black and white to color as people's eyes are opening up, like the visuals, to know how they filmed with all of the fucking munchkins and the Lollipop Guild, like the man behind the curtain, like everything to have seen behind the scenes and stuff and know that that's what it was like really fucking like is truly incredible. And then the story is actually really moving and emotional, and all of us have something that we wish we had more of. And maybe it's not a brain or a heart or anything of that, but confidence, or even as I said, confidence, it was like confidence, confidence or security, or I guess those are similar things, or maybe it is like more empathy, or, we all have our problem areas. And yeah, Mike Joyce says he's due for a rewatch for sure. John Bainbridge says hasn't seen the movie in decades. I should rewatch it. I think it really, really does hold up in a lot of ways. Like it still looks incredible, and it's such a spectacle. And then at the same time, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And also when you hear about like everything Judy Garland was going through, and just I love that movie. I love that movie. And I also love the concept of it's as simple, somewhere over the rainbow. Because when things fucking suck, you think about like what's on the other end of it, and is it possible to get there? Also love There's No Place Like Home. For some people that is not the case, but for me, I'm so lucky that I have a dad and a brother and a sister who, like, no matter where they end up, that will always be home to me. Wherever they are is my home. Same thing with my Grammy and Puppo, and like just really cool. So anyway, just a little bit of a geek out sesh on Wizard of Oz. Let's go into the Streamlabs. Let's see what's going on for you guys today. It is Friday. Gotta get down on Friday and see how you guys are getting down on this Friday. All right. Let's check it out. I already told you guys that it's Friday, but what I didn't tell you guys is that it is Friday the 13th. I'm a big 13 fan because I am born on the 13th. And every time that my birthday is on a Friday the 13th, it's kind of a little layer of spooky. I remember when I was a kid, one Friday the 13th, I slammed my finger in a window and I got a big blood blister. I don't know if you guys have ever got a blood blister, but they are freaky looking, for sure, freaky looking. And I remember being a kid and I was like, this is never going to go away. It's because Friday the 13th, I have boils on me or whatever I thought. And so, yeah, I like the 13th. Friday the 13th. I'm not even talking about the movie, but Friday the 13th as like a feeling, as a concept. I like tonight. I am going to a Flappers themed birthday party for my friend Morgan, which I'm really excited about. And it's nice to have like events to go to again, people to meet. I have one other friend who's going, which is also nice because I really, even though I'm an extreme extrovert and I make friends, I try to make friends wherever I go. I really don't like going to parties by myself. It's always just something I've been a little uncomfortable with. I don't like the feeling of getting ready alone and going by myself and then trying to like figure out who to talk to when you walk in. So I really love when you at least know one other person. So it's great that I'm going with my friend and my friend that I'm going with my friend Candace, who's in the movie with me. So I'm so excited to see her. And I haven't seen her in a minute. So really, really looking forward to getting ready with her and having girly time. But then I also love that I don't know anybody else at the party really. So it will be fun to hopefully Candace and I can kind of like mingle and make new friends and have a couple of drinks and just kind of cut loose. And I love themes. So I'm not sure what I'm wearing for the flapper theme. I was supposed to borrow a dress of Steph. She has a total flapper dress, but I forgot to remind her to bring it over. So now I've got to kind of like pick through my closet. I bought a dress from H&M that might work for it. I was gonna buy like a really nice. I found one that I really liked. But it was $60, and I was like, I don't know, just for this like one time flapper party. So instead, I went to H&M and I bought something for $15, and it was like this might be good enough. We'll see. Otherwise, I'll return it and wear it just something that I own. But I do have from previous parties. I always save my costume, so I do have long gloves and pearls. So I feel like whatever dress I wear, I can kind of make it flappery and just try to do my makeup very. That is what I should do tonight. Nope. That is what I should do tonight. I should talk like this. I walk in, hello, I am here, and thank you for inviting me. I'm so happy to be amongst the other flappers. Ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Yeah, that will work really well. All right, going to the stream lives on this Friday the 13th. Let's see what we got. We coming in hot. After the show yesterday, last night, Red Sands 1001 with that support. Thank you. I got no pockets. Fill my pockets if I had any with Streamlabs. Appreciate it. Glenn Caesar says, peace, bunnies, hugs, good stuff. Sending love to my family. Thank you. And he's saying, much success at the Women's March tomorrow. Oh, yesterday I did something amazing. I took footage of this so you guys will be able to see it. Roxy, chill out. Yesterday I did something amazing. That's not really what happened, but I told you guys I was going to do this. I went over to Grammy's and I had her design me signs to hold for the Women's March, and I'm really excited. I'll put together a TikTok and probably if we do a World Girls episode from the March, it will probably make it into there too. But she was so cute about it, and she made a couple of different signs, and the way that she just first of all, she's an atrocious speller too, which that was funny that you guys would like. But the way that she just kept like she's so passionate about women's rights. And I just hope that I'm always that passionate too. It was really, really fucking cool to see. And so she made two different signs. One of them, actually I have pictures on my phone. You guys will see them in when I use them tomorrow. But one of them, she was like, I just want to keep it simple. So she did we taped two together. It says my body, my choice. And then this one, I thought this was really cute too. She wrote, 94-year-old Grammy says keep choice legal. How cute is that? I was so excited. She was so happy about them. So anyway, I'm going to hold them proudly. And then she called me again today to say she was so proud of me for going. I was like, it's not till tomorrow. She's like, I know. I'm just letting you know I'm proud that you're going to go. I'm a little stressed about the logistics of it because getting there is kind of a fucking nightmare because driving and parking is a nightmare. The metro stop by me doesn't it goes downtown, but it goes 2 miles away from the event. Um, yeah, but I'll figure it the fuck out. Anyway, there are way worse things, so pretty excited. Just pretty excited about it all and fighting back because that's the fucking point. Yeah. All right. Furthermore, going back into the Streamlabs. Thank you, Glenn, for always sending love to my family. It says great job on OSA with DJ today. Thank you. Looks like I'll be watching Minx on HBO Max now, and Sam Levine is on it. Thank you, Roxy, for making OSA Love the Roxy and the World Girls such fun, safe spaces for us to talk movies, TV shows, comics, and news. Yeah, absolutely, Glenn, of course. And he says, if you choose to, breathe in. I need it today. Love and out. Stress and yucky energy with each inhale and exhale. We're looking at the green and the yellow. I almost called it blue because that's what that is combined, right? No, yellow and blue combined is green. Green and yellow colored. It's interesting that I just saw blue. I wonder what that means. Thank you for all of that. Fake Lloyd Nance says, happy Friday, Roxy. I love your show. Thanks, Fake Lloyd Nance. Appreciate you, babe. Still mysterious with that Fake Lloyd Nance. Bojack's in the house. And the Streamlab says, my goodness, did this cancellation axe get SWUing hard yesterday? Oh, swung. Sorry, breaks things up. Did the cancellation axe get swung hard yesterday? Oh my God, I can't believe I butchered that. CW seems like it got hit hardest. Yeah, it did. I get it since they allegedly lining up a new sale to Nexstar to go all news. But the amount of jobs lost yesterday on the network's staggering. Yeah, it is. Because when we hear shows are gone, we're like, oh man, I missed that show. I want to watch it. When people in the industry or people on the shows, it's like that's their livelihood. So that's fucking tough. I hope that they all get nice new jobs. And I appreciate that they kept Riverdale because I love me some Riverdale. But yeah, I'm sad about some of the cancellations too. I mean, CW had that weird report saying that they had never made any fucking profit. So I'm confused. But then I don't really understand money. I know that makes me sound crazy, but CW saying they're never profitable. People saying Netflix are like billions of dollars in debt. Like, but yet they're so successful. I don't really understand the whole fucking like money thing. I don't fucking get money. Going back in the stream lounge with that big support. Yes, Mark, Jason, Ali. Appreciate you, honey. He says, how are you and yours, Roxy? We're doing okay, thanks. Enjoy the party. Flapper is 20s, right? Yeah. Any news on Always Lola? Hashtag no pockets. No news on Always Lola. The director actually texted me yesterday, but just for funsies, nothing. No update. I'll keep you guys posted on festivals circuit. I'm guessing we'll have news within the next 6 months. So I'll keep y'all posted there. What else did you just ask me about? You asked me about Lola and you asked me about me and mine. Oh, in the 20s. Yeah. Flappers, 20s, like fringe dresses. The one I think I'm going to wear is like silky. We shall see. Gloves, 20s, the roaring 20s. Prohibition? Is that when Prohibition was? Wow, they did Prohibition right after wartime. That's shitty, man. Our country, if you live in the United States, makes the dumbest fucking choices sometimes. Like, what? Why is weed illegal in some places? Why are we about to take back women's right to choose? Why was alcohol illegal for a hot second? Like, what are the choices that we make? It's so fucking weird. It's so fucking weird. I don't understand. I don't understand. All right. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer super chat in. So tonight is the Roaring 20s party. Wish me luck making friends. I could always use new ones. I go through phases in life. Sometimes I'm like, I don't need any more friends. And now I'm like, I definitely need more friends. I need friends. And then after the party tonight, tomorrow morning, I'm going to go to the women's protest. And then Sunday, we will be live with you for the World Girls talking about Top Gun. and our favorite action movies. What do you guys consider to be an action movie these days? Really hard for me to tell. Is The Dark Knight an action movie? Are comic book movies in general action movies? Some of them are, some of them aren't. Is it any movie with any action sequence? Does there have to be a car chase? Like what's an action movie? It's just hard to tell. Are sports movies action movies? Obviously, we know Familia, Fast and Furious movies are action movies. But what's an action movie? I'm having a hard time. Dee's like, what are your favorite action movies? I'm like, what's an action movie? And I know it's our show, but what the fuck is it? Oh, I have an itchy elbow. Wow, the sound of that is so bad. Sounds dry as shit. Wow, it feels dry as shit. Redford Reddington says no to sports movies. So fighting movies aren't action movies. Casino Royale is my fave. Yeah, I think Bond very clearly are action movies. Andrew W says 2 or more action sequences. Murderana says T2. Just Vasha says cars, punching and shooting, unnecessary kissing at the end. Steve Calderon says Michael Bay movies. I don't know though. Like, do we consider, is The Dark Knight an action movie? There's a bank robbery. There's many car scenes. Is it an action movie? Aaron says Mission Impossible movies. Chris says Jean-Claude Van Damme was my favorite action hero in the 90s. Just Fashion said Bad Boys 2, the soundtrack. Let's go. What up, girl? John Bainbridge says, I'd say if action is a big part of the screen time and the final resolution is a fight scene. Okay, so are we calling The Dark Knight an action movie? Are we calling it an action movie? John Bainbridge said, I say yes. Most superhero movies are action-packed. Zeno Hour says superhero movies can be considered action movies. Ryan Payne says drama films can have 2 or more action sequences, but then does it not make it an action movie? Redford says Dark Knight is an action movie. It's an interesting debate. Streamlabs. I think it is. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Glenn Caesar in the Streamlabs says, Roxy, to me, blue-colored energies means the energy of bliss, which usually most people don't get to see and or feel. I certainly am not feeling very blissful, Glenn. Blue energy / bliss is great, especially because causes people to space out. Like when they get high or super high, cannabis, blue is my favorite color. I wonder what that means with me. Maybe I'll cause some bliss for people, or maybe I have bliss in my future. Wouldn't that be absolutely lovely? You know what I haven't seen in a long time? Is anybody in here a fan of the musical Oliver? Oliver, Oliver, never before has a boy wanted more. Please, sir, can I have some more? Do you guys remember that? Oliver? I haven't seen it in a minute. Andrew Thomas says, Happy Friday 13th, Sexy Roxy. My 34th birthday is tomorrow. Yes, Andrew Thomas. Oh, a lot of birthdays recently. My brother's is in a few days. Happy 34th, or happy last day of your 33rd birthday today, and happy almost 34th birthday. I appreciate you letting us know. And everybody wish our friend Sexy Andrew a sexy birthday. I hope you have the sexiest birthday, Andrew. I really do. I hope it's sexy and wonderful. Let's see. What are you guys saying? I'm reviewing the situation, Roxy. What does that mean, Ryan? What situation? Steve Calder's never seen Oliver. Wow. Greg says it's been forever since I've seen Oliver. Remember Oliver? It was an Oliver Christmas. Mark Jason Ollie, what do you mean? Glenn says, I remember Oliver, just haven't seen it in a while. Yeah, it's been a minute. People don't talk about that. It was good. It was sad. It was really sad. There's that one song in it that's so fucking beautiful. What is it? Oliver movie music. What was this one song? Oh, this one isn't it, but this song was fun. I do anything for you. That one was really good, but which one is it? Oh, where, what the fuck? Which one is it? Uh, there's some really beautiful song in it. What the fuck is it? Oh, where is love? Does it? And then this is funny because it's fall, but this is spelled FOOL. Does it fall from skies above? Is it underneath? That one's really, really sweet. There's some really good songs. Oliver's kind of got some bangers, yo. Food, glorious food. Don't care what it looks like. Oh, who will buy? That one was great too. Wow. I'm listening to the Oliver soundtrack. Uh oh, consider yourself at home. Consider yourself one of the family. Yeah. Anyway. Just totally went down a track by myself. Just thank you guys for jumping on the track with me. Really fucking appreciate it. So much love to you guys for that. Getting out of here because I need to bike and shower and get ready for the motherfucking Celtics. The motherfucking Celtics are playing. I am devastated about the last game. Tonight, I keep calling it game 7, but it's not. It's game 6. Just feels like game 7 because we have to win. We have no choice. We have to win tonight. It is going to be grueling knockout, drag out, I think, just like all of the fucking games have been. This has been a hell of a series to watch. And if you are a Bucks fan in a good way, and if you're a Celtics fan in like the most devastating way so far, I'm hoping we can pull it out. I talked to my brother. He's saying that we just looked so fucking perplexed and defeated after the last one that, but I'm hoping for 7, hope for game 7. We're hoping that tonight goes well and that we don't fucking blow it in the final hours. And by final hours, I mean final seconds. It's going to be tough not being home, but I believe in our boys. I bleed green. I'm going to put my Celtics gear on. I'm going to fucking get ready. I'm so upset because the party starts at 7. The game is at 4:30. I'm trying to end up going to the party really late. I would like to be there at 8 so that I can make sure that I get to watch the game. Oh, look, I sprouted a pimple. Gotta get rid of it. Anyway, y'all get it. Y'all get it. It's gonna be a very stressful Boston few days. So we'll see how we do. Greg says refs will ensure game 7. Don't worry. I don't know. They've been all the fuck over the place. It's just been wild. All right, my dears. Final words in the Streamlabs. Get them in. Glenn Caesar says, remember to say to yourself, I'm kind, I'm caring, I'm fully unique. I'm good people. Oh, I'll read this like I'm Judy Garland. I'm worthy. My story is important and deserves to be seen and heard. Being kind, caring, and fully unique makes me humane, valuable, and a cozy fire to be near. Thanks, Roxy. That's me. And everyone who's battling for choosing to, thanks for showing up and being a support for the people around you whenever, however, also known as whenever, however you can. Doing so, even when it's tough, makes you a winner, chicken dinner. I hope you feel loved and seen. And seen. Thanks for that, Glenn. Appreciate you, my dear. All right. Peace out to all of you guys. Have a successful weekend. If y'all have marches in your area and you're able to attend, I hope you do. Otherwise, I hope you're there in spirit, cheering us on. Glenn also said he's thanking everyone who's choosing to battle, whenever, however. Oh, no, I just did that one. It just said it just came through, but I already did that one. Computadora. I'm up to date, y'all. Okay. Stay safe, stay sane, put down the toilet seat and lid, make your bed, don't trump the Holocaust. Justice for the people who lost their lives due to excessive force. My body, my choice. Shout out to all of you guys, to Mark, Jason, Ali, Steve Cauldron, Joseph Ashley, John Bainbridge, Jose Maxwell, Glenn Caesar, Greg, Andrew Thomas, Andrew W., Jeremiah Coleman, Murderanta, to Brittany Parker, Mohammed Belsin, Ryan Payne, and all of the people. Appreciate you guys. We need some vagina power up in this bitch. Let's go, queens. G. Smith, Aaron Anad. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you for being here. Thanks so much to everybody who sent support in whatever form it came through. And I will see you on Sunday for the World Girls. Later.